Morning, welcome to today's Garage Cricket. It's the last one of the week and therefore we have got a famous match scenario for you to replicate. We're jumping all the way back to 2005, England versus Australia in the Ashes at Trent Bridge. Highlights are on YouTube if you've not seen the game before, an absolute belter of a game. England batted first, went really well, Flintoff with a century set the game up for us. Then Jones destroyed the Australian batting lineup, leading to England enforcing the follow-on. Australia batted beautifully in the third innings, but it only set England 129, which you'd like to think was a routine chase, but England had stuttered. It's 116 for 7, and this is where you take over. You're going to be batting as two of England's bowlers, Ashley Giles and Matthew Hoggard. You've just come in, you need to score the 13 runs to see England through to victory. Be creative with how you replicate the bowlers. Great if you've got people to play with. If not, use the wall like I am doing so, and then use your mind to think about the run scoring. Use props, be creative, use your imagination, whatever it is. But let's get playing this scenario as we take on Warne, Lee and Kasprowicz. Now the first bowler you're going to have to face is Brett Lee. He's fast, he's nasty, lots of bounce, he hurries you. Therefore I've got a brand new tennis ball out here. It's going to come off the wall quickly, it's going to bounce a lot, and I'm going to use an overarm feed. Now obviously I'm quite close to my wall, it comes back extremely quickly. It's probably what, 4 metres that way, 4 metres back. So if I hurl it like this, still using those 2 fingers to push the ball up we spoke about, like a seam bowler would, that means that it's going to rush my footwork and make it really difficult. So the second bowler that we need to face is going to be Shane Warne. He got rid of Jones with the last ball of his previous over, and remember, we've made Shane Warne in the past, so there is another video you can pop back and see how to play leg spin and how you can maybe recreate Shane Warne. I've done a similar sort of thing today. If I just drop the brightness down for you, I've got a couple of ramps in place. I've got another one over there for the one that comes back towards us, but as we can see, if we hit that ramp, it's going to be turning away from the right-hander, which is what we want to see there. We've got that one, if it's there, might come back in. We've got an area for a slider, which it might go straight on. So there, we've got Shane Warne. As I feed that, I'm going to feed it underarm left hand, so I'm going to take my top hand off the bat and I'm going to put some spin on the ball to assist it. You could easily do it with your right hand if you want to, up to you. You can even go overarm, whatever you need to do to get the ball to spin out of there and make it difficult for you. So that's going to be Shane Warne. And the final bowler we need to recreate is Michael Kasprowicz. Kasprowicz, not as fast as Brett Lee, but will move the ball. As a result, I'm going to switch to one of those seam balls. Remember, we had a little video earlier in the week on how you can recreate one of these seam balls to make it harder. It's going to dart off the seam and move a little bit. If you want to make it a little bit harder, again, you can utilise something like this to mean a bit more random in changing the direction. He's still a fast bowler though, and therefore it's still going to be an overarm feed for me to recreate that right arm over. So there are my 3 bowlers. Now it's time to play. It's 116 for 7. Warne's just taken the 7th wicket. It's the end of the over. Brett Lee's going to be bowling. Hoggard's just walked to the wicket. Let's go.